so captivating, everyone can see. Living through the characters of everyone we meet. You can rise, you can live, you can live, you can breathe. Mr. Beast, reading adventures. Hi guys, happy Friday, and happy Saturday. You can rise, you can be, you can live, you can dream. Mr. Beast, reading adventures. Hello. How is everyone? Good evening, America. Ohio gozaimasu. Hi. Yukina and Sarah. Hi. Rena and Noah. Hi. Everybody's here. Hi, guys. Hi. How's everyone doing this Friday / Saturday? How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? I'm looking outside, and it is starting to rain really hard right here where I am. And it's really funny because it's raining really hard out of that window, but the rain hasn't even moved enough to rain really hard out of this window. You guys know how much I like nature. So for me, it was like, wow. I was looking out the window while I was standing over there listening to the song, and I said, whoa, it's raining way over there, but it's not raining here. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm being amazed by nature because nature is my happy place. Nature just makes me go, what have you guys done today? What have you guys done? So let me say hi to everyone. Let me scroll back up to the top. Hi, Kendall. Hi, Janicia. Hi, Janicia. Thought I saw Janicia. Hi, Sophie. Hi, Adrian. Hi, thanks, more. Hi, Mom. Hi. You survived the first week of school. Tell me about it. What was it like? Did you wear your mask the entire time? What was it like? It's very interesting to know because we're going to have to learn from you all. So whereas I'm teaching you reading skills and showing you skills, you can teach me things about how school's going to be. Hi, you did 20 more sit-ups. Hi, Max. I don't think I said hi to you. Hi. What are you saying great to? Are you saying great to me looking at nature? You did your last Google Meet. Yes, I didn't meet with my students yesterday. Janicia was on here. I didn't meet with my students yesterday. I had something to come up, and I wasn't able to meet. And so ours is going to be next week. Yeah, Janicia was on here. I thought I saw her comments like yours, Kendall, before going live. I don't know what happened. I'm sure she'll be back on here. So was it sad, Sophie? How was your last Google Meet? Did you guys actually have a lesson or did you just say goodbye? What was it like? So your birthday is in 6 days. So let me see if today is Friday. Then we have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. So how old are you going to be? Are you going to be like 15 or something, Max? You know, I have to treat you as though you were still in the classroom. And I would say that even though I know that that's really not how old you're going to be. So we're just going to pretend. You were on mask the entire time. 2 hours of class, no recess. Okay. So for 2 hours, I guess that's not too much, but I know how much you guys love recess. You're going to be 8 years old, June 11th. Okay. I don't know what day of the week that is and if we'll be on here for me to say happy birthday or not. I know next week is Thursday. We might have a Google Meet or... we don't do Google, we do Zoom. Anyway, it's Chapter Book Friday. So let's get started with our chapter book. We have been reading The Night at Dawn. And as you can look here where my bookmark is, we're just about done. So what I'm going to do, you had your last lesson today in our virtual party next week. Oh, okay. Wow, I hadn't even thought about doing a virtual party. It's a good idea. I might have to steal that idea from your teacher. There she is. Hi, Janicia. Hi, love. We were like, where is Janicia? You were in the pool with your mom. Okay. No, Max asked how old you would be, not when your birthday would be. So going through the table of contents, just a review if someone has not been following along. In the dark woods, Jack and Annie had just returned from an experience with dinosaurs, and neither one of them could sleep. So early in the morning at dawn, they decided to go back to the treehouse. They went to the treehouse. Annie went up the steps first. Jack followed. It was really dark, so they had to take a flashlight. And Annie saw a book with castles in it. She pointed to it. She said, "We want to go here." And Jack was like, "No, we don't." The treehouse started spinning. And then everything was still, absolutely still. I believe they heard a horse. And when they looked out, they saw a castle with a moat. You know, Annie, she went down steps and she went towards the castle, go across the bridge. Annie is looking and like, "Hey, Jack, we just need to go in there." Jack, he loves his facts. He's studying the book, learning all of the information that he can learn. He looks up, Annie is gone. Being a big brother, he had to follow her. So they're both in the castle. He finds her because she says, "Psst," and they're watching a feast and everything that's going on in that room. And someone says, "Who art thou?" And they run into the armory and they get trapped. And someone grabs them, 3 men, and they take them down to the dungeon. And when they're in the dungeon, Annie thinks of something. She pulls out what does she pull out? What does she pull out? Help me, people. What did she pull out? She pulled out I know this was in the past. I know this was when there was no electricity and there were torches. Either they carried a torch and they had some on the wall. She pulled out what was it again? Help, somebody help. Flashlight. Oh, thanks. Kindle to the rescue. She pulled out the flash book. I know, Miss Shirby. She pulled out the flashlight and said, "Ta-da!" Well, they're in a time when there was no such thing. So they're like, oh my gosh, what is it? And they're able to escape. And so it's really dark. They don't know where they are. And the flashlight's starting to run out of batteries. The batteries are going dead. So Jack used the flashlight to look in a book to find out where are we. And he found a secret passage. And in the book, it showed him where it was. So in the darkness, because the flashlight had gone out, he counts the stones that he's walking on. And while he's counting the stones, he finds out where there is a secret passage. So he goes through it. And then when he goes through it, he finds an opening, but it's so dark outside. He can feel the mist. He can smell the dew. He can smell the nature. He can smell the trees. But he couldn't feel anything. So he said, "Okay, I better go feet first." And when he went feet first, what happened? Splash! He landed in the moat and couldn't see anything. He had dropped his glasses, had to feel around and get his glasses before they sunk down to the bottom. And then, that was the creepiest part of the book. And then he hears a splash. It's Annie. But then he heard another splash and another splash. And they were coming from one direction, but Annie's voice was in another direction. And so they finally make their way over to the edge of the moat, and someone pulls them out. And that's where we stopped. I think we are on the night chapter. Am I right? Are we on the night, page 50? I think that's where we are. This will let me know. Oh no, I must have read the night. The night grabbed them. We are on Under the Moon. So the night grabbed them and we don't know what the night is going to do with them. Under the Moon. I don't see a very big picture of the moon here, but I can see the moonlight here, so I guess the moon is behind the trees. I visualize seeing a huge full moon lighting up the sky. Well, maybe not. I'm predicting right now, and I'm really thinking about everything. Maybe it's not a full moon, because if it were a full moon, they should have been able to see their hands in front of their face, but they couldn't. Or maybe the moon was behind the clouds. Let's read and find out. The title picture is a clue. So yeah, we haven't gotten to this part yet, and this has to happen. Where do you think they're going? This is a clue, yes, that the night has them, but where are they going? Hey, cousin, how are you? Where are they going, guys? What's your prediction for it? Jack froze. It's him, Annie whispered. The knight held out his gloved hand. Would you grab it? I want you to pretend that you are Jack and Annie. You're stuck in a moat. And this knight, you can't see his face. I remember now they were not able to see his face because of the, what did they call it? Visor? Yes, a visor. I went back to find the answer. A visor hid his face. And I do remember Kendall asking me last week what was a visor. So you see this guy. And he reaches out his hand. Would you take it? Or would you stay in the moat? Type in the comments, take it. Or type in the comments, stay. You can type, take, stay. I want to know, what would you do? You're stuck in a moat. You've heard some people fall in behind you. You know it's not your sister. You know it's not your brother. What would you do? You're not able to get back up in the castle because remember, they fell down. It's down the side of a wall. So your two options are to stay in there or to take the hand. Stay or take the hand. What are you going to do? I want to see a few more people tell me. What are you going to do? Those are your options. Stay, take. I see take it, stay. I love when I see different things. Let's see what they're going to do. The knight held out his gloved hand. Come on, Jack, said Annie. Where are you going? Said Jack. He wants to help us, said Annie. How do you know? I can just tell. Here's Annie again. Here's Annie, just like she could tell that the Pteranodon wanted to help him, and she could tell that he was nice. Now she's like, I can just tell. Who's going to get out first? From what you know about these two characters, who's going to get out first? I'm going to wait a second. Will Jack get out first? Or will Annie get out first? Who's going to get out first? Annie stepped toward the horse. The king dismounted. Dismounted. What in the world could that mean? Okay, so I read the king. I'm so sorry. I heard myself. The knight dismounted. What could that mean? So the knight is up here on top of the horse. And they're down here in this moat, even though we can't see them in this picture. We're not able to see them in the picture. He reaches his hand down to them. Annie gets out, and it says the knight dismounted. What does that mean? What would dismount mean? What do you think? I want to know your thoughts. The knight dismounted, and I lost my place. Oh, okay. The knight picked up Annie and put her on the back of the horse. The knight dismounted. Let's see, you said got off the horse. Let's see if that works. Annie stepped toward the horse. The knight got off the horse. The knight picked Annie up and put her back on the back of the horse. I think that works. Very good, Kendall. Come on, Jack, she called. Jack moved slowly toward the knight. It was like a dream. The knight picked him up too. He placed Jack on his horse behind Annie. The knight got on behind them. Here we are. Annie, Jack, and the knight is behind them. Then he slapped the reins. Reins is what you use for holding a horse. He slapped the reins. The black horse cantered beside the moonlit water of the moat. Jack rocked back and forth in the saddle. The wind blew his hair. He felt very brave and powerful. He felt as if he could ride forever on the horse with the mysterious knight, over the ocean, over the world, over the moon. A hawk shrieked in the darkness. There's the treehouse, said Annie. She pointed towards a grove of trees. A grove of trees. What do you think that means? Give me another word for grove. She pointed towards, visualize where they are. It's set in a time, long time ago, so there's not going to be a lot of buildings. Give me another word for grove. There's the treehouse, said Annie. She pointed towards I need another word for grove. A what of trees? I'm going to wait for you. Somebody. A what of trees? She pointed towards a field of trees. Okay. Could be a field of trees. A group of trees. Thank you, Kendall. Here we go. So they're writing. Let me see if I can see the words while you guys can look at the picture and the words. The knight steered the horse toward the trees. See, there it is, Annie said, pointing to the ladder. The knight brought his horse to a stop. He dismounted. Let's see if that works again. He got off, and helped Annie down. Thank you, sir, she said, and she bowed. Then Jack, thank you, he said, and he bowed also. Look at Jack following Annie's lead. And they didn't have to use a book to figure it out. A lot of trees, that works too. Group, a lot, group. The knight got back on his horse. He raised his gloved hand. Then he slapped the reins and rode off through the mist. Annie started up the tall ladder, and Jack followed. They climbed into the dark tree house and looked out the window. The knight was riding towards the outer wall. Then they saw him go through the outer gate. Clouds started to cover the moon again. Oh, I was right. Here is where I can confirm my prediction. I said that I saw the moon, but I said, wait a minute. If the moon was bright in the sky, they would be able to see their hands in front of them. So since they were not able to see the hands, I said, maybe the moon was behind a cloud. And it tells me right here, clouds started to cover the moon again. So that's what was going on. For a brief moment, Jack thought he saw the knight's armor gleaming on top of the hill beside the castle. The clouds covered the moon completely. So what can I see now? If the clouds covered the moon completely, this is what they would see. Absolutely nothing. You guys cannot see me because I'm covering the camera. And I hope I didn't mess it up. Oh, there. Hi. A black mist swallowed the land. He's gone, whispered Annie. Jack shivered in his wet clothes as he kept staring at the blackness. I'm cold, said Annie. Where's the Pennsylvania book? Wow. Annie wants to go back. I'm surprised. Jack heard Annie fumble in the darkness. He kept looking out the window. I think that is it, said Annie. I feel a silk bookmark. Jack was only half listening. He was hoping to see what? What is he looking for? What does he hope to see? He was hoping to see the knight's armor gleam again in the distance. Okay, I'm going to do this, she said, because I think it's the right one. Here goes. Okay, I'm pointing. I'm going to wish. I wish we could go to Frog Creek. Jack heard the wind begin to blow softly at first. I hope I pointed at the right picture in the right book, said Annie. What? Jack looked back at her. Right picture? Right book? The treehouse began to rock. The wind got louder and louder. I hope it wasn't a dinosaur book, said Annie. Stop! Jack shouted at the treehouse. Too late. The treehouse started to spin. It was spinning and spinning. The wind was screaming. Suddenly there was silence. Absolute silence. And that's the end of that chapter. What I would like for you guys to do, because we do have a couple of minutes, 10 minutes, what did you like about that chapter? Tell me what was your best part. What did you like about that chapter? And if you didn't like that chapter, tell me what it was that you didn't like about that chapter. I would really love if everyone would tell me something about the chapter. Something you liked and something, or something you didn't like, please. Chapter started. They're looking up at the knight. The knight's looking down at them. They're afraid. He reaches out his hand for them. Of course, Annie goes up first. The knight gets off his horse, puts Annie on the back of it. Jack gets out. He puts Jack on the back of it. He gets on it. And then they ride in the darkness. But wait, I almost said the sun. The moon is no longer behind the cloud, and they can see a whole bunch of trees, a grove of trees. And Annie says, wow, I think in all of those trees, I think I see the tree house. And so they get to the tree house. The knight helps them to get down. They go up the ladder. He leaves, never saying anything to them. And Annie is anxious to get back. She really wants to get back. She fumbles around. She says, I think this is the book. All right, I'm going to do this. And Jack is hooked. Jack is in awe. Jack is like, where's the knight? I can't see the knight. I just want to see it and one more time. And all the time that he is so hooked and focused and doesn't even hear Annie, she's saying, I want to go here. I think this is the book. I hope it's the right one. Then Jack is like, wait, what's going on? And then the treehouse, the wind started to whistle. Treehouse started to spin. The wind gets louder and louder and louder, and it's screaming, and everything is shaking. And that's where we ended, I think. It was still shaking. Let me make sure I'm right. Oh, then the wind was screaming. Then suddenly there was silent, absolute silence. So let's see here. You like when Annie was polite. The knight took Jack and Annie to the treehouse. Okay, so far what I've seen in the first book, when they needed help, they got it. In the first book, it was the Pteranodon that helped them when they were in danger. And now it's the knight that helps them in danger. And on the cover of each book, we see who's going to help them. So far in these two books, on the first book, we saw the Pteranodon. And on this book, we see the knight. I wonder if that's going to be the pattern. I wonder if when we begin reading book number 3, do you guys want to do book 3? I wonder if we begin reading book number 3. I'm hot. You see, I'm sweating. I wonder if when we do book number 3, if there's going to be a clue as to what's going to happen on there. Okay, I see some more. I love when they were on the knight's horse. My favorite part is when you asked if we would like to help. Okay, I love seeing your favorite parts. So we will read the last chapter next Friday. And the last chapter is, we can pretty much figure it out. If everything is still, what do you think is going to happen? Where are they now? What do you guys think? Before I tell you. Okay, I see 3, so we'll read 3. Let's do it. Okay. The next chapter is called One Mystery Solved. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting to find something like that they were back home, but one mystery solved. I wonder what's the mystery. What mystery do we know of? What mystery has been going on in these books, guys? Do you remember a mystery? As I think in my head, I can think of one mystery. What's the mystery? I remember 2 questions. I remember Jack asking those questions because Annie's just like, let's have fun. But Jack is like me. I like to ask why. I like to ask why? Because I really want to understand things. I like to be clear. What's the mystery? You're thinking about it, Adrian? Is that what he's thinking about? Does anybody else remember the mystery? If you don't, that's fine. You'll find out on Friday. Like Jack said, stop to the treehouse. Okay, yeah, he did say that. Usually Jack is the one that wants to leave. And this time he's like, wait, no, don't do it. And I think because he was so engaged, he was so interested about that night, maybe he would have gone back down in that ladder. I don't know. All right, guys, I want you to think of one thing that you are happy about. You know, I tell you guys all the time, have your bucket of happy thoughts. So if you're sad, someone says something to you, maybe you have something that you really want to say to somebody and you're so excited. You're like, I just want to tell you this. And they don't want to listen to you. You're like, man, I just wanted to say one thing, but they don't want to listen to you because they think that you're going to say something that they don't want to hear and they don't want to listen to you. And you feel like sad. Feel like it's not fair. I always listen to you, but they don't want to listen. You're not able to change that other person. You can change your thought. So as you say, what's that happy thought you're going to pull out and think about so that you're no longer mad at them, but you can say, that's okay. What's that happy thought? Janicia, I'm happy. Hey, Liz. You're going to have to go back and rewatch the whole thing, baby. I'm happy when my mom made me feel better. Yes, because you were mad at me yesterday because I did not go on. I'm sorry. I had an issue with Robbie. I had to take him to the doggy hospital. He is better now, but that's why I was not able to go on because I had an emergency. So that's why. It wasn't just I was like, I'm not coming on today. He's good. You had to get him some medicine. He is good now. But that's why I wasn't able to come on. I'm happy that I got to see. I'm happy that you guys are here too. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, my Japan people are going to be on today. So I'm so happy for that too. But you guys have got to get this bucket of happy thoughts because people are going to hurt your feelings. Some days you're not going to be happy. And instead of you just sitting there mad, staying mad, you got to be able to say, okay. Get it locked in your head. Think of something that you did that you're proud of. Something that you're like, man, I actually did that. Yes, there's nothing that serious. You are so right. Yes. I know you guys missed me yesterday. I'm sorry. And hi, I didn't even know you were on here, Ariana. Hey, love. I'll see you on Tuesday. And you guys are here with me now. Hi. I'm not able to see you, but you can see me. You can see me and my smiles. You can see me. Think of the thing that you did that you're proud of. You should have the thing you're happy about, the thing that you're proud of. Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. Inhale. Exhale. Smile. You're beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching me today. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you on Monday, America. My Japan people, Rena and Noah and Yukino and Sarah, did you guys watch the videos from Monday and Wednesday? Did you all watch it? And it just wasn't live? I'm thinking that you guys did. I'm guessing you're on there. I'm thinking that you guys did. Thank everyone for watching. Mite carete, arigato. See you guys on. Oh, wait. Oh, almost forgot. Do something to make someone else smile. Okay, I thought you guys did. That makes me smile. Do something to make someone smile before you go to bed tonight. Love you guys. Bye.